Hey, Facebook, Brent here, Thursday, 12:20 p.m., eating my lunch, gonna put my pics in, but first, I see this all over the internet, Facebook mainly, Instagram, the selfies, with the duck lips. I just have to let you know that barely nobody likes them, and it makes you look stupid. It really does. It's just a stupid thing. It's just crazy. So I had to throw that in there. So before we get started, I have on tonight's game Tennessee at Jacksonville. I'm going to take Jacksonville because it's in Jacksonville's home. And Blake Bortles has been stepping up lately. The defense is starting to play. Again, they're just not the bottom feeders anymore. I mean, there really isn't any bottom feeders. If you look, Oakland's stepping up. Who else was, Houston's down there pretty bad. They need a quarterback. But, I mean, anybody could beat anybody on any given day now. So, things have changed. So, I'm taking Jacksonville at home. Sunday at 1 o'clock, Oakland at Detroit. I'm taking Oakland. They're playing really good ball. Detroit just really isn't. The team's a mess. But I'm picking Oakland. But I actually hope that Detroit wins. So that way, next week on Thanksgiving, they're not so desperate like they are going to be this week for a win. But we'll see. So Oakland at Detroit, I'm taking Oakland. Colts at Atlanta, I'm taking Atlanta. No Andrew Luck. Not that he's that good anyway, I mean, he's good, but I mean, he throws a lot of interceptions. That's what bothers me. Like, people, Eagles fans, they want to, knock on Sanchez all the time because he throws an interception a game, or has a fumble. And I don't want to hear about a butt fumble from 5 years ago. It's so stupid. Why does he get torn apart? But Andrew Luck, gets praised. I just don't understand. Andrew Luck has way more interceptions, than Sanchez did on the amount of games that Sanchez started. If you go and look, you'll see that. And there's some other really good quarterbacks, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, that have picks as well. So, a lot of times the picks are on the receivers, not the quarterback. Watch the game. New York Jets at Houston. I'm taking the Jets. Houston had nothing on offense. All they got's defense. And Ryan Fitzpatrick, he could throw the ball. So that's my bold prediction. Most people are taking Houston, but I'm taking the Jets to go in Houston and win. Tampa Bay at Philly. I'm taking Philadelphia, and this is why. Not because I'm just a fan. I know I take them every week except for one, and I was right. But this week I'm taking Philadelphia because last week Jameis Winston threw 2 interceptions, and those were the first interceptions that the Cowboys got all year. Eagles love taking interceptions and are pretty damn good at it. So I have a feeling that we pick Winston off at least 2 times. If Sanchez can come in and manage the game, we'll be okay. We win that game. Denver at Chicago. I'm going to take Chicago. Peyton Manning's not playing. The rookie guy, he's good, but he needs to. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm sure he's not going to come in hot off the bench. That very seldom happens. So I'm taking Chicago. Believe it or not, that defensive coordinator over there in Chicago has done some wonders with Jay Cutler. He's playing a lot better. So I'm taking Chicago. Green Bay at Minnesota. I'm going to take Green Bay. Minnesota's playing really good ball, but I can't imagine Green Bay dropping 4 in a row. They're not that bad. I think Aaron Rodgers has a comeback game this week. St. Louis at Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore. Even though they're lousy, but St. Louis, I mean, Nick Foles is on the bench. You got some other guy in there, I don't even know his name. So I have a feeling, Flacco versus St. Louis's quarterback, Flacco wins. So I'm going with Baltimore. Dallas at Miami. I'm taking Miami because of Dallas's, Tony Romo coming in being rusty. Their defense got all kinds of problems fighting in each other and all this other stuff. So I'm taking Miami, and I'm going to point that, look, there's no way, that Dallas is going to win out and go to the playoffs. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I think they're so stupid for even bringing Tony Romo back this year. Tony Romo even admitted he's one good hit away from breaking that collarbone again. I'm not sure if it's even a smart move bringing him back this early, or at all. In my eyes, their season's over. So I would sit Des Bryant, let that foot heal, as much as I hate him, and I would sit Romo, let him heal, and start looking for a backup to take Romo's place, because he's not going to last that many years anymore, and then the Cowboys will come back down to reality, even though they're already there. But and get rid of the women beaters, man. You're not going to win with those people on your team. God don't like people like that, and nobody in the NFL does, actually. Washington at Carolina. I'm taking Carolina. Cam Newton. I mean, I wasn't a believer. I really wasn't, but I am now. You have to be. Their 10-game winning streak, or 9-game. I don't know if they're 9-0 or 10-0. I take 9-0, but because they had a bye. So I'm taking Carolina at home. Washington loses. Eagles win. Giants have off. No matter what the Cowboys do, won't affect us this week. So Eagles jump up a half a game ahead of the Giants in first place this week. Not that it's anything to be proud of. Our division sucks. Cincinnati at Arizona. I'm taking Arizona. Carson Palmer, he's just playing really good football. If you want to see something, look at his stats over the last games that he started. It's just crazy, this guy. And the Bengals quarterback already came out. I mean, coach and staff, or GM, whoever, and came out and admitted that the GM did not want to get rid of Palmer, and you could see why. San Francisco at Seattle. I'm taking Seattle at home. Kansas City at San Diego. I'm taking Kansas City. San Diego just hasn't been there. They got more problems than us. Buffalo at New England. No-brainer. New England, like I said, they're playing a total different level of football. Good coaching, good quarterback all around. Edelman's out, but Brady always seems to find a way to win. He's just a competitor, and as much as I dislike him, you can't deny his talents. He's good. So, winners of this week: Jacksonville, Oakland, Atlanta, Jets, Philly, Chicago, Green Bay, Baltimore, Miami, Carolina, Arizona, Seattle, Kansas City, New England, with the point spread Monday night for a tiebreaker of 43 points between Buffalo and New England. Those are my picks. And please leave any comments. But I'm going to leave a plug here at the end. My favorite food: salad and soup. Soup and salad. Trying to stay healthy, eat healthy, feel healthy. Alright, Facebook, let me know what you think.